Hey everyone, welcome to Little Talks Together. I'm Charlie. Today, we've left the studio and come to a place we love, a coffee shop here in Brasilia. We know our routine is super busy, especially in our field where it's one production after another. That's why we wanted to show you that changing your environment makes all the difference and helps us get a fresh, different perspective, finding views that exceed expectations. Can you hear the sound of the coffee grinding in the background?
Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm loving our office for today. I'm Evelyn, and this is So Us, right, Charlie? And what about you? Have you tried to do something different today? Have you ever imagined yourself in a place completely outside your routine? We live in coffee shops and at events, and this setting is a great place to practice a good conversation in English, whether it's for a quick briefing or to de-stress after an event. It seems like there's always a story to tell over a good cup of coffee.
For sure. And speaking of stories, Fair, tell me, what's the worst experience you've had with lighting at an event? Because we, as video makers, really struggle with bad light. The image gets grainy, the colors look off. Once I arrived at a wedding with such terrible lighting that it looked like I was filming a rock concert. I had to spend hours in the editing suite just to correct the color of everything.
Don't even get me started. Once, at a wedding here in Lago Sol, the entire party was lit with colored LEDs. There were times when the bride would turn green, then purple, and I was trying to get the perfect shot. I'm the photographer who hunts for light, I'm always looking for that ray of sun coming through the window or the lighting that makes a person's face look good. In the end, we have to make it work in post-production. But it's a lot of work. Those of us who work with images have to have that fine-tuned sense.
Oh, I completely understand. I'm always chasing emotion in motion, and light is what helps me create the atmosphere. That golden light in the late afternoon, it looks incredible on video. It's our golden hour for video makers.
True. And there's also the thing about us understanding each other in the middle of chaos, right? We have a kind of telepathy. Once the wedding cake fell and only the two of us saw it. You looked at me, I looked at you, and with a nod, we agreed to delete the moment. We were the only ones who had the scene, but we chose not to record it out of respect for the couple.
Yeah, I remember. We have to have that feeling and that professional ethics, right? And that's why our chemistry is so good. We know when to capture a moment and when to just live in it, even if it's just for a few seconds. Speaking of which, what's your favorite part of the job?
I think my favorite part is when I deliver the album. Seeing people's reactions as they flip through the photos, reliving every moment, it's a moment of pure joy and fulfillment. What about you, Charlie?
Mine is a little different. What drives me is the music. I love it when, in editing, we put the right music over the images. Seeing the tears falling, the bride dancing, the groom making a speech, we can create something that will touch people's hearts forever. It's a complete experience. It's our fuel.
For sure. Well, Before my cappuccino gets cold, I wanted to thank everyone who joined us today. In the next episode, we're going to step away from the emotion of weddings and dive into a world of business and strategy.
That's right. We're going to talk about our experience with corporate events in Brasilia. It's a completely different world with unique pressure and rhythm. Get ready for the stories. We'll see you out there, whether at a wedding, a quinceañera party, or a random coffee shop. We're in this together. Now, we will present some of the main verbs used in this conversation here in the podcast. They really help you beginner A1 to understand. Love, used to express strong affection or enjoyment. I'm loving our office for today. Evelyn uses this verb to show her enjoyment of the new location.
We've come to a place we love, a coffee shop here in Brasilia. Charlie uses it to describe a place they have a strong affection for.
Live refers to residing in a place or experiencing a specific way of life. We live in coffee shops and at events. Evelyn uses this to humorously describe how often they work in these settings.
We know when to capture a moment and when to just live in it. Charlie uses it to describe the experience of being present in a moment without recording it.
Try means to make an effort to do something. Have you tried to do something different today? Evelyn asks this to encourage listeners to change their routine. Example, and I was trying to get the perfect shot. Evelyn uses this to describe her effort to get a good photo despite the bad lighting.
Change. To make something different. Changing your environment makes all the difference. Charlie uses this to explain the benefit of working in a different place.
Tell. To communicate information, a story, or a fact.
Tell me, what's the worst experience you've had with lighting at an event? Charlie uses this to prompt his co-host to share a story.
Struggle. To have difficulty with something.
We as video makers really struggle with bad light. Charlie uses this to describe the challenges they face with lighting.
Chasing. In this context, it means to actively pursue or seek something.
I'm always chasing emotion in motion. Charlie uses this to describe his goal of capturing emotional moments.
I'm the photographer who hunts for light. Evelyn uses a similar verb, hunt, which also means to seek or search for something, specifically good lighting. Make, to create, produce, or cause something to happen. We have to make it work in post-production. Evelyn uses this to show that they have to find a solution to their problems after the event. That makes a person's face look good. Evelyn uses this to describe the effect of good lighting.
Create. To bring something into existence. We can create something that will touch people's hearts forever. Charlie uses this to describe the powerful impact of their work.
See, to view with your eyes, to observe. Seeing people's reactions as they flip through the photos, Evelyn uses this to describe her favorite part of the job. Deliver, to bring something to someone. When I deliver the album. Evelyn uses this to describe giving the final product to a client. Get, a very versatile verb. But in the dialogue, it's used to mean receive or become. Don't even get me started. Evelyn uses this to say, don't even encourage me to talk about it, or I have a lot to say about this. Before my cappuccino gets cold. Evelyn uses this to indicate that her coffee is becoming cold.
Now that's it, folks. We've reached the end of another super inspiring conversation. We talked about work routines and the search for that little moment of possibility for change.
Exactly. And now we want to hear from you. Use the comments down below to tell us, what's your work routine like? And more importantly, do you see any possibility of breaking out of it? Even just a little. We'll be reading everything, so let us know.
While you're at it, if you enjoyed our chat, don't forget to hit the like button on the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing.
It's the best way to support our work and ensure we bring you more conversations like this.
That's all for today, but stay tuned. Very soon, Evelyn and I will be back with a new and exciting conversation. Right here on this channel.
A big hug time, everyone.
See you later, everyone. We'll be back really soon.